So yesterday, or 2 days ago, I did Zoe Saldana for the Academy Awards. She was the winner for Best Supporting Actress a year ago. So this year, you know, they always do that. So whoever won the last year is the person that presents this year to the winner. Anyway, that's all to say, I did her hair for this occasion. And I wanted to show you how I got it done. I was working with Rose, which happens to be one of my all-time favorite styling products, like Desert Island, has to be in my kit. Absolute crazy fan of these products, so it was very exciting. Also, Zoe is a fan of them, which also helps, so that's great. Yeah, so let me show you. I blew out the majority of my hair. I want to show you how I use the Root Lift Spray by Rose to get the volume at the crown, and I'm gonna start with that. So here she is in all of her glory. So Root Lift Spray, you want to spray on damp roots throughout, rough dry or blow dry for full volume. And then, yeah, this is color safe, suitable for all textures. It has a beautiful eco aerosol technology, and I believe there's some heat protection in here as well. So I use this product kind of the way makeup artists use primers to kind of prep the skin. I start almost every hairstyle with this product. I am absolutely in love with this, and it also smells like an absolute dream. So I'm gonna, like I said, I dried most of my hair, so I'm just gonna re-wet my roots, just so I'm starting with damp hair. And then I really like this nozzle, the spray nozzle. It comes out super fine, so you never end up with a clumpy, gloopy bit of product. So then I'm gonna always cover your skin when you're spraying hair products. And then from about 10 to 12 inches away, you see how fine that mist is? It's absolutely beautiful. I love this, and it smells incredible. So Desert Island, one of my non-negotiables in my kit. I love this product. Watch this volume. It's incredible, and it's so lightweight. It's such a beautiful product. Oh, I meant to say, first of all, I just washed my hair, and I brought the Rose foundation, shampoo, and conditioner in from my shower. This is the beautiful way to start any style. I love how lightweight but nourishing these formulas are. Really, really pretty. And again, like everything in the Rose collection, they smell just like absolute dream. So you'll see how beautiful this volume, but when I touch it, there's nothing sticky in there. It's just lightweight, beautiful, touchable volume. So after the Oscars, Zoe was gonna come back to the room, and we were gonna reset her for another look for the Vanity Fair party. And she was gonna wear her hair down in a loose wave. So we prepped her hair in the wave to start the night. Also, when you're doing updos, I often, even if you can't tell that there's some movement or texture in the hair, having a little bit of movement, it kind of helps the hair kind of piece together in a way that will hold longer. So I'm gonna throw a quick little wave in my hair. Again, this is the T3 Pro. This is the T3 Pro collection, which, you know, anyone can buy it even if you're not a pro, but I think that these were designed for professionals. I love how chic this looks. So even on like a special occasion like the Oscars, this is a beautiful product to have on your workstation because they're just so chic looking. And the plates have this thing called Ceraglass, so the hair glides in and out of them so beautifully. I am going to section my hair up. This is a very loose wave, nothing too structured or done. I'm gonna use a power pin in gold from Day Rate Beauty to hold my hair up when I'm sectioning. It's not only a chic hair accessory, but it's actually a functioning styling tool. When you're, working, you can part your hair with it, you can pin it up out of the way. So the important thing for this look is I'm gonna hold the iron completely perpendicular to the floor. I'm not gonna do any side or horizontal. It is straight up and down, straight up and down. No flippy ends. If you have a hard time like getting your ends when you're wrapping your hair around the barrel because it's too hot, when you take your hair out, go back and just give it a quick pass through, same way as the heat, so you seal the ends. So there's no, even if you have split ends, you're gonna take care of that in that process. So I'm going to continue to curl my hair, nothing spectacular, just wrapping it around completely perpendicularly to the floor. Hold it, and then always give the ends a little extra love. All right, I'm gonna continue to curl my hair. I'm gonna speed you up and I'll see you in a second. All right, I've put the loose wave in, and again, you know, even though the hair's going up, having that kind of like interlocking texture helps to hold and helps with the longevity of the look for the day. So then I took a pea-sized amount of the Evergreen Styling Cream and like a half a pump of the Santa Lucille Styling Oil. This is a little more of a heavy cream. It's great for little flyaways. And when I mix it with a little bit of this, it kind of thins it out and it just makes for the most beautiful texture. I'm gonna show you right now. So just like that much. And then like half a pump of the oil, Santa Lucia Styling Oil. Also, before you do anything, make sure you smell it because it is incredible. Just blend them up. It creates, like you can see, no more creamy texture. And then just gonna rake it through the hair. It gives just a tiny bit of texture and the oil gives it some shine. You can see it's picking the shine up a little bit and it's looking a little bit piecey, but what I love about the Rose products is that they're so lightweight. Everything is nourishing, so at the end of the day, you don't have all these products that have dried out your hair. Your hair is completely soft. It feels like it's been at a spa. They're nourishing, yet high performing, which is a hard balance to find. I am truly in love with these goodies. We gathered her hair into a low ponytail. So if you see in the reference photo, she had one little tendril. I have bangs, which I was not thinking about this tutorial when I got scissor happy the other day and cut my bangs. So you just want to pull out. Zoe had like one kind of, I don't want to say the word romantic because we were going kind of more of like effortless, like I just threw my hair up, but she had one little tendril. Mine is going to look heavier again because I have these bangs that we're working with. So just kind of loosely gathered. We didn't want to do that slick snatch attack bun that she's can rock like nobody's business. We wanted a little bit more movement and texture in this updo. So I just gathered the hair into a low pony, and it's not super tight. I'm not gonna go, you know, where it's like, we just want it kind of loosely held together, just like that. Now for the fun pin part. My company, my brand, Day Rate Beauty, it's such a joy to create products that then I get to use at work. It never ever gets old. So these are the pins that I used on Sunday. These are Day Rate Beauty foundation pins and min pins in cocoa. When I'm creating kind of a bun, first of all, Zoe has a lot more hair than I do, so her bun was kind of a lot bigger. When I'm creating a bun, I kind of start the loop. You'll see what I'm doing, and it's gonna be a challenge because I can't see what I'm doing. I always kind of start with a mix of the foundation pins, and then I do detail work with the min pins around the edges of the bun. And I created these pins because I have done professionally millions of updos, maybe not millions, but probably thousands of updos. And I just wanted a better pin. These are super strong. They're made from upcycled stainless steel coated in plant-based nylon, and then they come in all colors. We have platinum, red, blonde, gray, everything in between. And because I have sending my clients on red carpets and high stakes moments like the Oscars, I wanted a pin that wouldn't show. So the color matches are beautiful. This is the 3-inch foundation pin. This is the 2-inch min pin. And like I said, I use a combination of both, but I love how strong these are. These are never gonna bend. There's no plastic, so the tips are not gonna peel up and snag her hair. They're super soft. They're just kind of a better pin, better for your hair, better for the planet, and something that I love that I get to use on big stakes, high stakes days, like the Oscars. So I'm gonna turn around and kind of feel my way through it. And so I designed these products to go in tubes because like the old school way of having these like paper cardboard that you just slide, you're never gonna keep this piece of cardboard. But I wanted something that would sit on your vanity that you could work out of. You could, you know, at the end of the night when you're taking your bun down, put the pin right back into the tube. They just look so beautiful. I mean, if you look at, I have all the Rose products on my counter here. They both look like gorgeous on your vanity, so it's something that I think they both share in common. I'm gonna start with foundation pin. I'm gonna turn around and try and recreate what we did with Zoe. I kind of started to coil the hair and wrap it over, and then right as I have that first loop, I'm gonna insert the first pin. And you kind of go in between where the hair is and where the bun is and get some of the bun, flip it over, scoop it, and wiggle it through. And then that's pin number 1. That's gonna have the first hold. Now twist and coil again. And hers, you'll see on the back of her bun, there was like the ends, instead of tucking them in, they added to more of like a figure 8 look. So we're gonna try and achieve that without me knowing what I'm doing. So I'm just going to start inserting the long pins until I feel like I have a good solid hold on this. So I'm just working my way around the circumference of the bun. You can already see it starting to hold its shape. And, you know, before I created Day Rate Beauty, the pins that I was using for my kit, I'd have to use like 20 to 30 pins, and I'm holding up my pretty thick hair with 4. So I'm really proud of that. I'm gonna get a mirror. All right, so I see one little pin. This is hard again because I'm trying to, one piece of hair right here. So I'm gonna take a min pin, they're the shorter of the two, and just kind of lightly tuck this piece away. And like I said, I wanted it to be a more effortless bun instead of something that was like snatched and put into place. Actually, I'm kind of impressed. That went a lot better than I thought it would. Do you see anything funny?
No.
Okay. Well, it is Mercury in retrograde, but it's not Mercury in bun grade. Buncho grade. So that was lucky that kind of worked out on the first go around. So obviously we look a little bit different, me and Zoe, and she was just absolutely stunning on Sunday. I still can't get over how gorgeous she looked. For final touches, to finish the look, I took a little bit of, this is maybe my other, outside of the root lift spray that I'm obsessed with, this is my other kind of something that I have to have in my own bathroom. I love this. It is like a lightweight, I want to say hair lotion. It is a milk serum, which is a more elevated way than hair lotion. I'm saying that, but smooths, detangles, and hydrates. So I use it right out of the shower, just on my ends to detangle my hair. Kind of like on second or third day when my hair is looking a little frizzy, I use them to kind of revamp it, pull it back together, hydrate it a touch. But on like red carpet days, I use just a tiny pump on my hand, just like a little bit. And with my finger, I kind of just like, you see the beautiful shine it has. Just take a little bit, and I did this, there's a little video that I'll put in here of me applying this cream to her hair. Just like that. And then you just lightly graze it on the hair. It catches any little flyaways, but it's so lightweight that it doesn't look goopy or producty. It just kind of lightly pulls everything together. And like I said before, because these formulas are nourishing as well as high performing, I love that I'm not damaging my client's hair as I'm styling it, I'm using these beautiful, hydrating, nourishing formulas to get the job done, but also keep their hair as healthy as it can be. So that is the look. And I thought that, you know, she has so many times done that slick, I mean, her neck, she's like a gazelle. Like, she can really pull off that slick look. But I think that what we did on Sunday for the Oscars, the 98th Academy Awards, was just a little more soft and romantic, and paired with that insane Cartier necklace. I thought it was a nice little soft touch. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Oh, please also go to my Instagram, Hair by Aviva, and you can see more of my work with Zoe. You can check out Dayrate Beauty's Instagram and see what other colors and shapes, because just like we have these styling pins, we have the same pins in different, you know, these big one and done pins come in all of the shade matching colors. So this is cocoa, that's what I use on Zoe. We also have metals. So this is like a beautiful one and done pin that is perfect for every day, easy to dress up your hair, but also such a beautiful gift. Anyway, check us out on Instagram. We have a lot of great inspo, and I'll see you on my next one.